Okay. So I swear to you, Bobby, I barely got started and the cat ball just went off. Okay, Bobby, I was looking for his photo on the Photos app, and as I was finally finding it, this cat ball just went off, and see, I swear, I knew this. I had this gut feeling that said, why don't you do a session with Bobby? So hi. Again, what are the odds of it lighting up? Okay, trust me, the cat ball was indeed Bobby, our beloved horse. Yep, told you, I knew it, I knew it. Wow, he's got some power. Bobby, you got power. Oh my God, this is amazing. Bobby has power, I swear. Yep. Bobby, I barely even got Spirit Talker going. I didn't even have it on, actually. Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Can you light up another cat? I was going to say, can you light up another cat ball? No. I literally had a session with another topic, and it just wasn't going well. And I just had that gut feeling. I said in my head, bring down the horses. Just bring down the horses and try to do a session with Bobby. And look at it. Look at it. Look, I barely even got started. I'm only less than 2 minutes in, and it's been going off. Can you stop? So I know it's you. Can you let it go? I know you love the ball, but can you let it go, Bobby? Especially if this is you. If this is Bobby, the horse that is my mom's horse, can you let go of the ball? Pretty please, to confirm you are here and that's you using it. You have to let it go though. Stop eating it. Eat another ball. What the heck? I know it's not a malfunction. I think it's him holding it. Like in his mouth. See? You just like that ball, huh? Or do you like the horse? Do you like the horse? Is that why you went with the Black Beauty type horse? Is it a pretty horse that you like? Maybe it reminds you of one of your little pals that used to roam with you at the farm? I don't know all the horses that were there, but I know that there was a few that you did get along with. Unfortunately, we don't have the variety of horses to display. So I know the cat ball might go off, but this is another photo of him. And this is a photo of him, as you can see. We don't have any toys that look like him, unfortunately. I know I should probably get one, especially considering he's a very active spirit. So if you happen to have a beloved horse that has passed away, trust me, they're around. Even though they're like a big, massive animal, but they're around. They let you know. Yeah, So I didn't really get a lot of time with this one because I was a little child. But my mom, she 13, age 13, when she probably was able to have the horse to, yep, confirming. Thank you for confirming. So she was about 13 with my, I believe my grandpa, Ray, had bought the horse for her because, you know, they're in the country. They like to let their daughter have one. And she raised it, but there were times where he did have to get moved to a different location to be housed. And there was a couple owners that did have to take care of him. As you know, my mom did get busy with school and college and eventually marriage and family. So, Bobby, are you aware that mom's still here hanging out and probably missing you? I feel like you had a really close bond with my mom. Unfortunately, I do not have a photo of you and her on the iPad that I have here, but the one I'm holding has the iPad picture, or the picture on this iPad that I'm filming on. Okay, so again, what are the odds of me wanting to do a session on something else, and then I just knew that my gut wrench feeling said, you know what, when he came through when it said horses and cold. So let's see if he'll interact with the cat ball again. With the family part 1, when it said horses and then it said cold, the cat ball went off. It was the one that my grandma Dee would use, the turtle ball, that was actually fun enough right there in this middle. Was that you indeed coming through, Bobby? Is there any way you can confirm by lighting up the EMF meter to orange or red, or maybe that cat ball again? Or any other cat balls? Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's funny because it said horses versus just horse. Yep, thank you. Confirmation, confirmation, doo-doo. I like it when he confirms. See, okay. If you want, it's either you can sort to the oldest videos. Look for the one with my mom's horse, Bobby. He is very active with the cat balls. And it was my first time having probably cat balls go off on me. And I was like, what? See, he's holding it. Okay. Yeah. He knows I like seeing him interact with these too. I remember he would love to, the carrots. Do you remember the carrots? There was 2 carrots. Do you remember them? My very first few sessions with you, as well as an apple. If you remember, can you light up anything? Doesn't always have to be the ball. It can be the EMF meter to yellow, orange, or red. If you recall having a session with me almost a year ago, with the carrots, there was 2 carrots as well as an apple. And the cat ball would go off, as well as the carrots falling down, as if you were taking them with you to heaven. Do you remember that? Yeah, it was my first poltergeist type thing, but someone's just saying, that's just micro movement. Well, can you confirm that it was indeed you trying to take the carrots and they just happened to fall because you moved them with your spiritual mouth? I know that you don't like have a super favorite food, but I think it was oats. Your mom said, I mean, your mom, my mom, I guess your mom, your owner, she said that she loved it when you would have a bowl of oats. Not just carrots and apples, it was oats. And I'm sure you enjoyed hay too. Like, how do you explain this? I know that this is a spirit, and I know this is a spirit of Bobby. He'll do it again. I know that he will. Whether it's going to be the same ball or one of these other balls. It's funny how he's picking the one that is near the black horse. I mean, it did say horses, so there could be multiple horses here. I just know of one, and that's Bobby. Rebel was one of his gal pals, but we don't have a horse that looks like her. It's like a dapple gray horse that he had a little fluctuation with. And then a pure white horse, I believe, was the one that passed away with him. So there's stories my mom told me until she finally, he remembers. He remembers. Okay. All right. So my story, because again, we're young and, mom can't tell us the truth of what exactly happened to him. Yep. See, I knew it. I know it. He knows what I'm about to say. Okay. So basically, my mom said that he and the white horse went out on pasture and unfortunately passed away due to either the cold or the age, that they were sick, and then they just didn't make it. And I was like, I'm really, he passed away? And she's like, yeah. And then I'm an adult, and she finally says, oh yeah, unfortunately we had to take him somewhere. He wasn't doing well. And then we had to put him to sleep, in a sense. But it was more like ending his life a different way. Can't say it on YouTube, but yeah. So basically, I don't know. To them it was like a humane way to do it, but to me it seems like the wrong way to do it. Is that right? Did you feel like you didn't want to pass away that way, even though you weren't doing well, whether it was your health, you were getting old, fragile, um, you were 33-ish years old, and I don't know about the white horse, if she was too also not doing well, or if that person that was taking care of you decided to have both of you go. I don't know. I mean, again, I was only like a young girl, under a teenager. So between 10, like say 8 to like 13, when all this was happening. So I'm sorry that my mom chose the way that she did to say goodbye to you. I just know that you're up in heaven, you're at peace. You're definitely at peace, thank you. I can see that. You're still roaming around here. I have your trophy and your portrait, your big portrait. Unfortunately, it is tucked away in between the stuff. But the trophy is there. And congratulations for winning that trophy, being the first place in the keyhole race. Good job. In case the people want to see, okay, trophy. Do you want me to turn on the spirit talker even though random things might come through? Do you want me to allow you to communicate and talk? If so, just light up anything from the EMF meter to another cat ball or same cat ball. Again, I have it right here. I just haven't turned it on because you're just very active with just me communicating with you versus just spirit talker spewing random things. Okay, so even though random things might come through, it is on. I'm still going to talk to him as if he was here, which he is. So Bobby, do you remember me getting on the back of your, riding you, basically? Do you remember me? I probably only did it once. Because you already know that I have a fear of doing adventurous stuff, and getting on a large horse isn't something that I would normally do. But I did it. I tried to say, I gotta do it. And of course, I think I don't know if I fell or saw a bee and then got spooked and fell, or if you bucked me off.
Hey, over here.
Hey, over here. I don't know. Picture? Where are you? It says over here, but I don't know where over here is. So I have several things of yours. Trophy. Portrait here. And the portrait on the iPad. Or the cat ball. So if this is him saying, hey, over here. No, oh my God. I just realized he put hey. Like, imagine a horse saying, hey. Like the hey. Yeah. Take picture.
Take picture.
Okay, I can take a screenshot. Put your big mouth, teethies, and smile. Okay, ready? If I can get it to work. I want to work. Oh no, okay, got it. Ready? Say hey.
Harold.
Harold. Is that the name that took care of you? Is Harold? I forget. Okay. There's Henry, I believe, is one of the names. Did another person take care of you named Harold? Or maybe that person also rode you? Because I'm sure during the times where my mom was not actively riding him, he probably had other people riding him. So maybe one of those was a Harold. Can you confirm with that cat ball if you're letting me know there's a human named Harold that actually rode you? Okay, hold up.
Feeling.
Feeling? Are you feeling happy that you're having a conversation with me? Yeah? I can't pronounce it. I can't spell his last name. So basically, Peter again.
Peter.
Hi, Peter. So in the attempt that I was doing prior to this session, my name is Peter came through. Now I'm just getting plain Peter. Is Peter another spirit joining in again? So it just said Peter. Otherwise, it could be another writer that happened to write him. Please hold. Looking for. So I don't know if it's Hank, Harold, Borges.
Damnation.
Damnation. Whoa. I just said damnation and it's going kind of bunker honkers. Interesting. Power. Yes, you are powerful.
Powerful.
So I think Bobby is a powerful spirit. I agree. You are definitely powerful. I can't even speak right now. Because again, I can't explain the capital going off after having, you don't want to know. Okay, maybe you do. Let's just say 4 attempts, and then maybe a 5th one earlier of trying to do a session with a haunted apartment, but it failed. I did not feel like it was the spirits coming through. And I was like, ugh, you know what? I'm thinking of horses. And so as I was grabbing these little toy horses as well as the portrait here, then I was looking for, again, the portrait on the iPad to the point where I actually had a search horse and then it popped up. And as I was getting that up, that capital went off. And at least you could see that it wasn't just me faking it, like tapping it and then saying, oh my God, somebody got off. Ah. No, that was him because he kept letting me know. Okay. So I can't remember if it was Henry, Hank, Borges. See? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, he's powerful. It's interesting how you chose to do that capital versus the one by the actual portrait and the brown horse. Interesting. Oh, is it because your trophy's near there? Maybe that's why. He's got the energy by this trophy.
Mason.
Mason? Maybe somebody was a Mason? I don't know. Wow. You're holding it again. He's holding it. Bobby, you gotta let it go. Thank you. Mason, huh? Is that another name? I swear, he's just naming off possible names of either ones that rode him, or Mason could be another horse, or a rider, depending. Yep. What is going on? Okay, I can't figure out if it's Hank Henry Borges. That's where he was at, Borges Ranch. You know what? I'm just gonna have to do a thingamabob and just type in Hank Borges Ranch. Oh, you're holding it again. I can see it even though I'm not looking at you. You're holding it. You gotta let it go again. Please, Bobby, release the ball. Release the ball. Tap another ball. Tap any of these other balls. No. Okay. He is definitely powerful. Look at him. He really wants to let me. Okay. Do you want me to bring your trophy? If you want me to bring your trophy into the picture, in a sense, in the scene, let it go. Let's see. If you want me to bring in that trophy that's over onto the left and bring it near you, or at least bring it up here, let go of the ball. Oh.
May I touch you?
You'll have to let go of the ball to do that. Then yes. Bobby, you have to let go of the ball to touch me. Just try to be a gentle nibble if you do. So again, if you release that ball, that lets me know that you're coming towards me. But you have to let it go. Bobby. Wait, are you trying to gain the energy to touch me? That's probably what it's trying to do. He's trying to gain the energy by taking that battery. Because it's the more powerful ball. Am I correct? You're trying to take the battery from that. So you can touch me. Like, how do you explain this? I don't think you can. All right. I'm going to count to 5, if that's possible. I want you to... Thank you. Thank you. So I have a feeling that's probably what it was doing. Not that. Bobby. Wow. I'm not sure if I'll feel him. Oh.
We're gathering.
Okay. So there's more of you, of course. So it just said, we're gathering. Maybe there's others that want to try to let me feel them, touch them. Oh.
Jones.
Jones? I don't know a Jones. Like another person that may have visited the ranch and rode him. I don't know. Or another name. It could be another name of a horse. I don't know the horses' names other than Rebel and Bobby. I don't know the white horse name, sadly. Even my mom didn't know the white horse name. She just knew that he had a girlfriend, with the white horse being the latest one. Are you kidding me? I just typed in rank instead of ranch. That's why I couldn't find it. Old Borges Ranch. Found it. So again, we would have to travel to a specific area. Yep, see? Old Borges Ranch. And it's a historic 1,000... Warm. He remembers it because it's a not so fully foolish place with trees. So he's probably out there in the warmth, sun, when he was hanging out there, being held, stationed there. So again, it's a historic 1,035 acre site, I believe. Oh.
Francis.
Well, we have a spirit named Francis the monk, but could be another Francis. Hi, whoever Francis is. Let me see if it mentions the name of the person. I'm hoping it does.
Floorboards.
Well, it definitely is an old building, so I'm sure there's some old floorboards that he repurposed to make a fence. Does this look familiar to you? The picture I put up here. Here. Does this look familiar to you? Aw. So apparently it says the ranch fell into despair in 1974. They approved, ooh, wow, a $6.75 million bond to preserve it. Cool.
I'm protecting you.
Is that so, Bobby? Yeah, you are powerful. I think you can use your back legs and kick those spirits out of here that aren't being well behaved. I guess, right? Is that what they do? Or nibble on them? Say, no, you're not allowed here. Munch, munch, munch. Well, thank you for being a protector. Even though I only rode you probably once or twice out of my entire life. It says the Old Borges Ranch House was built in 1901. It was a 5-room redwood structure. Oh, apparently it was restored as a historical house museum. Interesting. Oh, cool. Then it says visitors can also see the original barns, the blacksmith shop, windmill, antique tractors, and farm animals, including those raised by the ones at this area. A ranger station and a ranger residence are also on site. So this could be one of the areas, not probably the exact one, but yeah. So I'm gonna, I can't click on the Yelp one. Dang it. Nah. Hold on. Let me see if I can get photos. Yes.
Died a long time ago.
So 1996, I believe, was when he passed away. He was 33 years old. We were unfortunately teenagers, or young teens, when he passed away. So yes, he did pass away. Oh.
I'm agitated.
Is this Bobby? I wonder why he's agitated. Hold on. It's like I want to show you pictures of the place, but it's like as soon as I click on a freaking link, it's going to take away my, whatchamacallit. But there is indeed a place called Old Borges Ranch. And that's where he was hanging out. Nope, can't click that either. Dang it. Oh, you know what it said Francis, right? Francisco Borges, a native of this tribe, I don't know, bought the 700 acre in the hills just south of this place and established a cattle ranch in 1899. Is Francis maybe Francisco? Since Francisco is not a name on the Spirit Talker. Maybe a distant relative of Hank/Henry or whoever's. Oh,
Bullet.
Oh my god. Okay. So, I didn't say it. He said it. So, unfortunately, to end his suffering, he was pew-pewed in the head with a bullet to end his suffering. Bobby, is that what you just let? Like, I mean, I know you're. And that's why he was going bonkers when I was talking about that story without even mentioning it yet. Because he knew what I was trying to say without trying to say it. That his ending wasn't the best probably to him, but maybe to, unfortunately, the person that owned him. Because they didn't want him to suffer anymore. So the fact that it said that, wow. I definitely know he's here. Whew. Yeah. I mean, how do you explain that? I'm agitated because you were, again, SHOT by the bullet to end your life. Is that what it is? That's why you're agitated. Oh, good Lord. And yes, what are the odds? Okay, I died a long time ago. I'm agitated because you got shot in the... What? That, wow. I know. I'm seeming a little bit too overwhelmed and just flabbergasted about this session coming up.
Ground.
Yes. Also, he did lay on the ground a lot, and that was his indication that he wasn't doing well. So my mom was saying that he was constantly having trouble standing up, and he was laying on the ground a lot in the probably colder months. And him and his little friend, the white horse, would pasture off and get to the point where they were laying in the ground a lot. Oh, or ground beef, ground meat. Oh, good Lord. Didn't think about that until now. Yes, unfortunately, the remaining of his body did become ground meat. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was I can't say the word, but it was a SLAUGHTER. I'm totally spelling that wrong, probably. House. And to have his remains not be wasted, they turned it into dog meat, ground beef, ground meat. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, Lord. He knows. Oh my God, he knows. Are you gonna tap the cat ball to confirm? What?
Box.
Box? I guess you can say he had to get squished into a box, like an enclosed area, boxed in kind of thing, before they did what they did. Otherwise, there is a box in the garage with items of his, from his bit to the saddle to the rope to his horseshoe to his little spiky thingy that you put on the boots. There is a box down in the garage. Maybe he remembers me bringing it up here one day to try to see if he would come through. Whoa. I'm still trying to find if it was Hank, Henry, Harold. The fact that it said Harold, why can't I find you? Oh my God. Okay, it says Old Borges Ranch facts for the kids. Phil.
Phil.
Another name. Hi, Phil. God, I wish I could find a grave. If he had a son named Phil or something, I don't know. I can't remember. I can't find him. Ugh. Next time, save his page. So it's saying that like I said, in 1899, a man named Francisco Frank Borges, who came from Portugal, bought that 700 land. Yeah, but it's not him. I think it's like Hank Henry or something. Okay, I'm gonna just go back. I don't know. Henry? Legion?
Legion.
You know what's funny? Isn't Legion tied to horses? Is Legion tied to horses? The word. Google it. I think it is. Legion and horses, I have a feeling, are tied to each other. Hold on. Legion, horses. So Legion horses refer to two different topics. Highly, okay. So there's a Legion, BLOOD stock, a full-service horse racing agency. Is it a horse racing industry agency? When it said Legion, maybe Phil took over that place. Well, thank you. You know what? No.
You are amazing.
You are amazing, Bobby. You are. How do you explain the cat ball going off randomly on specific times? As if you're truly confirming that you're agreeing with what I'm saying, or you're putting strong energy into that ball, even if it's the same ball. I feel like you're here. So again, there is a Legion BLOOD stock. It's a full service agency focusing on providing their clients with the opportunity to acquire exceptional prospects at the sales and some other stuff. Interesting. And I'm going to go back to that Find a Grave and try to find this god darn. Yeah. Hank, what was your name?
We can use this.
Yes, you can. It said we can use. Yes, you can. You're using it. The Spirit Talker app. You've been using it. I definitely. Okay. The fact that it said that he did pass away in 1996. He was probably agitated because he was SHOT by this, and then turned into ground meat, and maybe shipped in a box. The meat that was processed. Otherwise, there is a box of his items in the garage. How do you explain that lineup on Spirit Talker? You can't. I'm so glad I chose to do this session and not, sorry, Haunted Apartment 202 Spirits, but this tells you my mom's horse has more power, more energy to communicate with us than, no offense, those one that haunt that location in Florida. So I'm glad I did that little switcheroo at that last moment and just said, nope, we're going to do this. And I, like I said, it was automatic. As soon as I put these two things, this thing, and then was trying to look for that photo in the Photos app for his.
You are curious.
Yes, I am. I'm curious about the afterlife, and I know that my mom's horse is around and interacting with these devices, including the Capel, EMF meter, Spirit Talker app. And like I said, I don't know if it helps to have his portrait here as well as on the, at the time, the iPad. And I don't know if this just has fun, but he's choosing the one with the black horse near it. Maybe that was one of his favorite other horses he liked. Again, he probably was a ladies' man. Were you a ladies' man? Yeah. I can just picture it. No, this is not him. Okay. Sorry, again, still trying to find either it's Hank, Henry, Harold. I don't remember. I'm going to go with Hank. Nothing. Why not? Why can't I find him? I wish I... it's going to be in the description if I do find him. If his name is Harold or Harry. Or, yeah. Oh.
What year is it?
This is the first that it's actually said that for a long time. It is 2026, so from 1996 to 2026. It's been a very long time since you had passed, Bobby. You were right when it said I died a long time ago. So now that you know that it is in the future of 2026, your spirit's still lingering on all those years. So I think you were born and managed to live to be 33-ish years old before you got maybe sick, weak, old, and had to be, unfortunately, quote, put down. I don't know if that was indeed my mother's decision or if it was the person that owned the ranch who decided to do what they did.
Music.
Music? Is that something that you remember hearing? I'm sure they may have played music at the ranch. whether it was like a little country band playing out um, in the area, or maybe my mother played music to you. I don't know. Unfortunately, we can't play music. It's not allowed on this device. I mean, not device, but you know what I mean. We're going to upload this. It's not allowed. But yes, music is a wonderful thing. No. Why can't I find you? I swear. Maybe you're not from California. Maybe you're buried somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, I can't find him. Am I spelling his freaking name wrong? No, not spelling his name wrong. You know what? I did write it down once upon a time.
You're respectful.
I try to be. Yes, thank you. I'm trying. I can't find him. So either I know I believe his parents are at a cemetery. Okay. What was the darn cemetery called? St. Stephen's or something? I just forget his name. Hold on. Oh, I know what to do. Hold up. As I'm waiting for things to come through, I have an idea what to find a grave. Type in cemeteries, type in the location, which I think is where the cemetery is. And then see if I can find one. Was it this one? No. Well, there's only 3. Is it by Costco? The cemetery that has your family members? I think it's the one that so it's not this. Okay, hold on. Please hold. I think I remember now. Please hold. Please hold. Please go left.
Please go left.
Hold on. Left here. So that's his trophy again. He won that trophy. If you're referring to that trophy, and then behind the boxes in this cabinet, not cabinet, you know what I mean, is his portrait. A big portrait of his.
Not friendly.
Huh? Something that's on the left side is not friendly right now? Well, I know that, again, Bobby will come and protect me if there's something that's not friendly. Ah, this is it. Yes. Come on, find him, find him, find him, find him, find him, find him, find him. Yes. Oh.
They do witchcraft.
Interesting. I'm losing Bobby. Am I losing Bobby? I am reaching my 45-minute time, so maybe he's like, I skedaddled. I went back to the left. So, wow, I actually found, okay, remember that Frank Borges? He is resting at this place near that Costco area with the other people. So, let's see. Here, I'll just show you. So we have these names. Okay, hold on. I haven't found him yet. So again, Anton was a pioneer of this place, a farmer. Please tell me you have a name of the kid. Survivors include his daughter. That's it. So I had a session. And yeah. Dang it. Maybe he wasn't here. Okay. Dang it. Where was it? Oh, I'll never find it. I'm losing him because I can't find. Again, I did find the Borges at this place, but
It's dangerous.
it's dangerous. So maybe I should end the session since we did a pretty good session and you want to rest. Maybe that's what it is. And then maybe again, I got to find if it's Harold, Harry, Henry, Hank, Borges. I can't remember what his name is. And I'm going to like laugh when I go downstairs and here's mom. It's blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, oh, of course. And I'll tell her all about what happened today, Bobby. How you came strong into this session. I'm sure you miss my mom, even though she's right there and you can see her. You probably are trying to give her a little nudge with your head as she's out there hanging out, watching TV. Not too far from here. Yeah, I can't find him. Oh.
My name is Dorothy.
Okay, so yeah, I think we probably lost him. So Dorothy could be little Dorothy, Ron's daughter. She probably likes horses. Do you like horses? Little Dorothy, Ron's daughter. If you like horses, can you light up the EMF meter real quick? And just said, my name is Dorothy. And if it's not, and it's actually another horse name, thank you. It just went super strong when I mentioned horse name. Is Edge?
Edge.
Interesting, it said Edge. Are you going to tap the cat ball on the edge? Interesting. So if Dorothy is a horse's name, hi. Could be. I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't be. Bobby, Dorothy, totally could be. Oh.
Forgive my sins.
Okay, so we might be losing the horse spirits. Again, it just said not friendly. So it said, please go left, not friendly. Oh, the spirits were trying to say, please go left, doesn't leave. You're not friendly. Because apparently they may do witchcraft and they might be dangerous. And then something about forgiving my sins, which doesn't seem like Bobby at all. So I think we might just stop this and just say, hey, we did a great session with Bobby. He came through for sure. And I think he just ran out of energy to communicate with me with the ball anymore and to use that app. I am getting a little distracted trying to find this darn Hank Henry Borges, who is the one that took care of him. So I will find him off camera, and I'll probably even just quickly go downstairs, poke my mom, and be like, yo, what was his name again? And she'll be like, and I'm like, dang it, of course. So, yeah, I think this is the last word that'll come through, and then I'll wrap it up. I'm going to sign off with my little cat ball. I'm going to go this one. Maybe that's why you couldn't use it. There. That's me. If you want to say it one more time, Bobby, like a little sign off, saying thank you for having a session with me, you can tap the cat ball again, or nudge it, or nibble it, or whatever, if possible. And maybe you want me to put that portrait back up, the one that I had earlier. There you go. So again, that's a portrait of him. Beautiful horse. Yep, see?
Darkness.
That's a sign that I should just end it. All right, this is your Detective Lazaria, signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.